Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. I wanted to give y'all a little update on what's been going on. I decided to go to the farmer's market yesterday, and I did because I've just been putting it off, and so I figured out my cost, and I wanted to just share with y'all the deals I got, and in a minute we'll just go in there in the kitchen and I'll show you what everything looks like. So, but first, this morning we woke up to Wheeler sick. Here's Wheeler right here. He's sitting with Mama. Can you look at the camera a minute? There, yeah. He had to have a shot of amoxicillin this time because the vet thinks it's a kidney infection. And he had like a bladder infection a month ago, and apparently the antibiotic, I don't know, maybe it didn't work as good as it should have, or we just had the wrong antibiotic. But he did get to feeling better. But then I've noticed him the last few days kind of not as playful as he usually is. So then yesterday morning he wouldn't eat his breakfast. He wouldn't eat his supper last night either, and he was mostly sleeping all day. So this morning I took his temperature. It was 104.7. So I immediately called the vet and we took him in early this morning. And so he gave him fluids. You know, they put it under the skin, like on the back of their neck there, and gave him an analgesic for the temperature, and he got a amoxicillin shot. Plus I've got antibiotics I brought home that I'll give him starting tomorrow morning. And he also gave him a shot of B vitamins with iron in them to sort of spur his appetite on a little bit. And sure enough, when we got back home, which was about 11 o'clock, I offered him his breakfast, which was Purina 1 plus some cooked turkey. And he ate it all up. Of course, he had to eat out of my hand. He wouldn't even eat it out of the bowl, but if I held it in my hand, he ate it. So that's good. So the vet said Dr. Harris said that, you know, if he ate, that would be a good sign, and he did. So anyway, so we're playing nursemaid to Wheeler. I can tell he's still got a little bit of a temperature, but it was 104.7 when he first got up, and then when we got to the vet's office, he took it again, and it was 104.2, and he did all kinds of blood work and everything. His white blood cell count was way, way up. So he eliminated everything and said that, you know, to do with protein and all, some other kind of test he did, that it looked like his kidneys. So his mouth was okay, his ears okay, and he does act like he's having trouble swallowing. It acts like his throat is sore. So anyway, he's definitely already on the mend. You know, dogs, I guess their metabolism is a lot faster than ours or something, because he definitely acts like he feels better. And their normal temperature would be 102, so he had, you know, 104 is pretty high for a dog. Anyway, back to the vegetables. I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. I did not do a video on smoothies this morning or yesterday, because yesterday I went to the farmer's market real early, and today we went to the vet early. So hopefully we're going to get somewhat back to normal by tomorrow. But anyway, I wanted to share with you on the I bought pineapples, and I got those for $2 each. Now, they come in a box of 6, so you have to buy the box. But they're beautiful pineapples, and so I was very happy with that. Also, I finally got my Valencia oranges. They're from California, and the price was at 72 count per box, which is really a bushel, was 37.5 cents each. So that's a lot better. I was actually paying $1 at Walmart each, because those little bags, first they were $7.50 for 7, and then they went up to $7.95 for 7. So they actually was more than $1. You know, in those bags, those great big ones that I got. And the other thing, I was really looking for the Pink Lady apples. Boy, to me, they're the best apple ever. And by the time I got there, they were all sold, every one of them. So everybody else, there goes my clock. everybody else knows that they're really good too, so they sell out pretty quick. So I had to instead get some apples that are from North Carolina. They're called Ginger Gold, and I got them for 50 cents a pound, which is really, really good. Also, I got more strawberries, and these are from California, but they worked out to be 87.5 cents per pound, which one box is a pound. So I went ahead and took care of freezing those last night. And also went ahead and got some tomatoes, and these tomatoes were grown in Travelers Rest, South Carolina, which is not a couple of hours or less from where we live here. So that was $12 per bushel, so you can't beat that, right? And also I got red bell peppers. Now, they were 27 cents a bushel, and actually when I show them to y'all, you're going to see that that box is actually bigger than a bushel. And I don't know how many are in there. I haven't counted them or anything, but there's a lot there. So I'm going to freeze those today. And also I got blueberries. Now the blueberries are from Michigan, and they're a dry packed pint. And they were $1.83, and I tried to check the price in the store yesterday because I also went to Walmart to get some of those green salads, and it looked to me like they were $2.98 for that little pint, and I think it was actually the same brand that I've got, or the same name company, and they're from Michigan. So, and they're not those great big blueberries. These are a little smaller, which I personally like better, the little smaller ones. All right, so we'll go in there and I'll let you see what we got. The strawberries are already in the freezer. What I do is just wash them, take those leaves off, but I leave the stem on and just freeze them on cookie sheets in the freezer, and then I transfer them to bags. So I think I've got 4-gallon bags in there. So anyway, we'll go look and see what I got. So be right back in a second. I wanted to give y'all a shot of Mr. Bucky. He's out there digging up the garden. The kale that I planted in the little cups will be coming along soon, and of course our tiller is out in Mountain Rest, so we're having to dig the garden up with the shovel this time. So anyway, he's working out there. The temperature is much lower today, and we've got real good low humidity. All right, let's go look at the vegetables and fruits I got yesterday. Actually, I think it's all fruits. All right, there are my red bell peppers, and I think that would be a little more than a bushel in that box. Here are the Valencia oranges, which I have been long waiting for. Now these are the ones that are going to have seeds in them, and they're not the navel Valencia, which I'm glad of because I like these better. And each orange has a little over a half a cup of juice in them. They're the Ginger Gold apples from North Carolina. Ginger Gold, grown in North Carolina. All right, and let's see, let's look at the blueberries. These are the blueberries from Michigan, and what I'm going to do with those is just rinse them off just a little bit and freeze them in a single layer on the cookie sheets. And here are the tomatoes. We've already eaten a couple of these, and these are from South Carolina. Aren't they pretty? Really, really good. Vine ripened too. And here are the lovely pineapples. See how yellow they are? You know how in the store so many times you get them and they're green? Well, these are just as sweet as they can be. Yeah, so I got 6 of them, $2 each. Now in the store, when they're on sale, you can actually get them that cheap. But anyway, I was very happy to get those that don't, you know, they're picked when they're more ripe, and that's what I like. And these are called the Perfect Pineapple. Okay, well that's about it. I've got to get to work. I've already done my strawberries, and I've put them in the small freezer. There they are. I got 4 gallons of the strawberries, which I'm going to transfer to the big freezer as soon as I open it up for something else. And the other thing I'm doing is I've got oatmeal and cream of wheat, and this time I put a little bit of brown sugar in there. And I'm going to freeze that for our smoothies. And the other thing I got was, look at this honeydew. Is that the prettiest honeydew you've ever seen? Yeah. The last one we got from Walmart was so good. They had a big bin of honeydew, and I got one, and they were just, oh, the best honeydew I've ever tasted. And so this time I thought, well, surely they'll have more. They had 3 left. And the reason this one hadn't sold, I think, is because it had some marks on it right there. But they had 3 left, so I got 1. Anyway, they are quite delicious. All right, well, that's it. So where have I been? I've been to the vet's office, and I've been to the farmer's market, and I did our monthly Walmart shopping and Dollar General, where I get toilet paper and paper towels. And anyway, I'm going to be working into the night on all this stuff, getting it prepared to freeze and that kind of thing. And we're still eating those what I call homemade TV dinners, which really helps if I don't have to stop and cook. All right, we will see y'all, I guess, tomorrow morning. I'm going to try my best to do a smoothie and video, unless I've got to take Wheeler back. But I'm thinking the vet said if he ate, that would be a good sign, and he did. So hopefully he's going to be better. All right, we will see y'all next time.